Hi, this is Recovery with Pastor Kent. My book took a walk. 27th. Where's the month going? Oh, wait, there it goes. Looking for the assets. In accordance with the principle of recovery, try not to judge, stereotype, or moralize with each other. Basic text at page 11. How many times in recovery have we misunderstood the behavior of another, immediately formed a judgment, applied a label, and nearly tracked the individual into a pigeonhole? Perhaps they had developed a difference of understanding of a power greater than ourselves than we had. So to conclude their beliefs, we unspiritual of maybe we saw a couple of having an argument and assumed they were in a relationship was sick, only to find out later that their marriage had preserved for many years. Thoughtlessly tossing our fallows into categories saves us the effort of finding out anything about them. Every time we judge the behavior of another, we cause to see them as potential friends and fellow travelers on the road to recovery. If we happen to ask those we are judging if the appearance being stereotyped, we would receive resounding no in response. Would we feel slighted in this were done to us? You bet. In the same way, our fellow recovering addicts want to be well thought of. Our program of recovery asks us to look positively at life. The more concentrative of the positive qualities in another, the more we will notice them in ourselves. I will set aside my negative judgments of others and concentrate on instead the appearance and favorable qualities in all. Yep, I was going to talk about higher power. God just told me He didn't want me to talk about that. You see, I'm in Moncton, New Brunswick. Now, when I say this, I don't want your pity, I don't want your self-worth, and I don't need your sorry. You can stuff that up your nose. Because I don't need your self-pity or self-loathing. I walked in to Narcotics Anonymous in Ontario. Very loving, very caring, very open, very acceptable, regardless of age, race, creed, religion, or sexual orientation. It didn't matter. You know? And when I was living as a gay man for 2.5 years, I never got judged once. I've been to gay meetings. I never got judged. You're fat, you're ugly, you're this, you're that. My own family calls me short, fat, and ugly. To this day, they won't talk to me. People don't like me. People don't like me because they don't take the time to get to know me. See, they put me in this box, and this has happened to me. They stereotyped me, and I'm a religious fanatic, or I'm a Bible thumper, or I'm preaching religion in a spiritual based recovery program. Well, listen, you dumb cluck. Okay? Spirituality and Christianity are about this far apart. It's very the same. You know, I don't walk into Narcotics Anonymous meetings and say, I belong to such and such church, and if you don't follow my beliefs, I don't want you. I walk into Narcotics Anonymous meetings and I talk about the God that saved my life. The God who continues to save my life. The God who I give my will and my life to each and every day through a step 10, 11, and 12. You see, you can take your stereotypical crap and stick it up your nose. You see, I've been in Moncton for a few years now, since about 2008 is when I came back home. I started going to Narcotics Anonymous. I participated in the business meetings. I participated in the area. I offered myself because of my experience, strength, and hope with the area in North Bay, Sudbury, and Kitchener-Waterloo. I served on area committees on all of those areas, and not once did I ever hear the radical, stinking crap that I heard at this area. You know? Oh, we don't know you well enough. Seriously? See, they put me in a box. Because of that, I don't go to Narcotics Anonymous anymore because I don't feel loved there. If there was another meeting in this area that those people didn't go to, yes, I'd go to a meeting. But I'm not going where I'm not wanted. You see, I can go to my family for that. I come to Narcotics Anonymous to have a family, to have a life, to have a productive and become a productive member of society. Not to be judged, ridiculed, mocked at, and made fun of because I believe in God. You see, if you want to sit there and you want to judge me because I don't want to follow your God, well, tough tooties, baby. You know? Just because you think your God is the be all and end all of everything, let me tell you something right now. You know? When I'm in a meeting and I hear a 1 year, a 3 year, and a 2 year, and not one of them talk about God, I'm sorry, but I have absolutely no faith, no hope in that meeting. Today, those people are back out there using again. I wonder why. My sponsor left me, unfriended me, and didn't even tell me why. That's the kind of NA that I don't want to be associated with. NA's motto is very loving, caring, understanding, and non-judgmental. I've been kicked out of NA groups because of my beliefs, because I'm too religious for them. Well, I never claimed to be religious. That's your ideas, beliefs, and experiences being thrown back on me. I have one word to say to that. Because God does not judge. He does not make fun of. He does not laugh at because you're big, large, or small, or teeny, or tiny. He does not judge one blessed bit. So if you think that you're better than God, then you have no place in my life. None. I still call my sponsor. I still work my program. I still do a 10, 11, and 12. Because these people shunned me, I'm very skeptical of Narcotics Anonymous in Moncton. It should never be that way. But it is. It's very cliquey here. You know, if you happen to be listening to this message, and you happen to be an NA member, and you happen to be in the Moncton area, please notify me. I really need a meeting. And all I need is 2 people. I'm begging you, please, man. I need a meeting. But I'm not going where I'm not wanted and ridiculed because I believe in God. If I didn't have God, I wouldn't have what I have. I wouldn't have a wife. I wouldn't have a son. I wouldn't have a ministry. I wouldn't have friends. Good, honest to God friends who never leave me nor forsake me. None. This is the kind of NA that I want to see come to Moncton. So, if you want to be part of this, please join me in celebrating recovery. You know, I will continue working my program until the very day that I take my last breath. And still, on that day, I will be listening to my Just for Today. Because I will not go a day without doing my 10, 11, and 12. Because I am a fool. I am an idiot to do that. Because without God in my life, I have absolutely nothing. My life is totally unmanageable. My life is chaotic. I am a total nutbar. Okay? You may ask why I say that. Let me share a little bit of personal advice with personal stuff with you. I was an enforcer for the bikers. You know, I was nasty. So today, when I see people walk on the street and I talk to them, so peaceful. People ask me for my advice today. They don't run from me. They don't cross the street because they're scared of how crazy I'll do and what I'll do. I like this person. No, it's an understatement. I love this person. And I love each and every one of you. If you like these videos, please subscribe to this channel. If you need to call me, my number's here. If you need to email me, my email's here. If you need treatment, we have a treatment page on Facebook. I'm there to help the still suffering addict. May God bless and keep you.